everyone, this is Spider Rebel here, and welcome to WoW. Now, this is a private server, kindly hosted by Firestorm servers. The link will be in the description below of this community, and you can play on this private server as well. So, if you want to know which realm I'm on, I am on the Gul'dan realm, which is, I think, EU, and yeah, so in this little video, I'm going to be showing you some little tricks that you can do on the auction house, as well as leave your garrison and head for a city. Now, quite a lot of people don't really know this, is that there is a way to actually leave your garrison without using your Hearthstone. Now, according to my Hearthstone, it says it will return me to Summer's Rest, which is Mrs. Pandaria, or the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. So, yes, so as you can see here, I'm on my character eye to eye, and what we're going to do is we're going to go and collect our stuff and sell it on the auction house. So,
well met.
I've already made a bank here, so what I'm going to do is just open up all my bags, just shift click on the backpack, and also shift click and make sure that your cursor's on the backpack, otherwise you'll probably just open up your bags that are already in your inventory. So as you can see here, we've got some bits and pieces, so we're going to sell on the auction house the herbs that I've created or made, and we're also going to sell quite a lot of ores. Now, ores are basically used for like jewel crafting, and of course well, not blacksmithing, but engineering. Probably blacksmithing, but it's obviously engineering is one of the main things. And we'll probably get that star ruby out there as well, and just see how much that will cost on the auction house. So as you can see here, we've got, well, I've only got a few bits and pieces. The Dranic stone is soulbound. It cannot be sold anywhere. Well, it can be sold from the, if you put it to the vendor or whatever, but we're going to save that because that way we can get more mining picks. Basically, there's like a little ability where you can harvest faster in a mine in your garrison, so that's why we're going to leave it there. So as you can see, we've got quite a lot of primal spirits. These are used to craft items or trade to a special vendor in your garrison. So obviously most of that is all in garrisons, and as you can see, we've got treasure maps, and yeah, you can basically sell pretty much everything in the garrison. So if you do have a bank or a trading post or whatever, I don't know what that is actually, is it? Oh, it's storehouse. Yeah, so if you go to the storehouse, or if you build one from your garrison, you don't have to go to like a city just to harvest, or just to, not harvest, just to send stuff in the bank or whatever. So you can have your own bank in your own garrison, which is pretty good if you like to store lots of stuff. So yes, and also I'd recommend trying to fill up as many bag slots as you can, because my garrison doesn't, my garrison bank doesn't always have enough, so obviously I'm probably going to get some more once I've made a bit of money. As you can see, I've only got 83 gold. So yeah, okay, now, to leave your garrison and head for like your nearest city, this is on the Horde side. In a separate video I'm going to do the Alliance, so, or the Alliance side and how to do it. So, as you can see here, there's like a little tower here to the east of your garrison, or sort of in the Middle East, let's say, and that's my garrison there. This is Frost Fire Ridge, this is the zone, and your garrison is basically in the south end. So as you can see here, that's the Great Hall, that's the flight point, and there's lots of stuff around there. Okay, so what you have to do is go into this tower, Tower of War it's called, and then walk up these steps. Now I can't really see here, so I'm just going to just play this by estimation. And as you can see, there's a portal to Ashran. Now we want to go to Ashran because, of course, on the other side of that portal is another portal which will take us to Orgrimmar. However, we need to walk a few paces. So, yeah, so as you can see, this is what it will look like when you leave your garrison. So obviously you get to the top of the tower and look to the west. You can see that there's all buildings and smoke coming across. So yeah, as you can see, now we're going to go into Ashran and head for the next portal, which is the Orgrimmar portal. So this is one of the quickest ways to actually get to Orgrimmar or Stormwind via your garrison. So it's basically via Ashran. So yeah. So wait for the loading screen to load. This does take a bit of time depending on how much content is being downloaded as well. So yeah, that's one thing that you need to be wary of as well. So as you can see, here we are in Ashran. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fly to this house here with the purple crystals or purple electricity things, whatever. Look as if they're from Netherstorm. And we go over to this building here, and inside we can see the portal to Orgrimmar. So as you can see, we're going here into the Tower of Elements, and as you can see, there's the portal to Orgrimmar. As you can see, there's a blood elf going in, or a night elf. I don't know what that was, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So anyway, now we're in Orgrimmar, we can start to find the nearest auction house. There are 2 auction houses situated in Orgrimmar, so we're going to find the nearest one. And we're in the Valley of Strength, so this is basically where all the players meet and whatever. So this is the auction house here. If you don't know where to find it, you just go on the map, and it's just here. So that's where I am, eye to eye. And the auction house is just there. It's just basically as you walk in from those gates over there, well, through that archway, and then you come down these steps, turn to the right, and then you are already in the centre of Orgrimmar. So here we go. Or in the centre base where all the players meet. Now let's go into the auction house. So let's just choose an auctioneer, doesn't matter which one, and then press shift click on the bags as we did before. And now what we're going to do is check the current price for some of our items. So we're going to start with Blackrock Ore because that's the easiest one. Just do shift click on the item and it will automatically put it in the name. And as you can see, there's lots of prices. As you can see, at the moment we've got like between 5,000 gold and just like 1,000 gold for 200 stacks. So it's basically 5 gold per unit. And as we go all the way to the back, we can see that we've got like some gold that is sold for like 5 silver, which is a bit strange. But obviously most of these are all bids here at the top. So we're going to try and change that by basically putting in some buyouts as well. So the buyouts are in yellow, the bids are in green. So yeah, we can choose which ones we want. Now I don't know if I've got enough gold, so I'll probably just sell let's see, what else can we sell? Starflower. Let's just see how much we're doing for Starflower. So Starflower, here we go. This is something that is actually better. So as you can see at the moment, sorry for the shaking, if you can see any shaking, it's just my screen I think or something. But anyway, the price per unit is 8 gold 4 silver, and the buyout price is 8 gold 50. So obviously 10 slots or 10 stacks of that Starflower is 85 gold exactly. So we're going to go to auction, and then we're going to go and put in our Starflower. Now remembering that it was yeah, so remembering it was 8 gold 50, we're going to put that as 6 gold 50 because we're going to try and make this as cheap as possible. The reason why you do this is just so that you can make a bit more profit when it comes to stacking stuff. So obviously we're going to put stack size as 1 and the maximum as 174, which is how many we've got, and we're going to put that per unit. So that's what you need to do as well, or we could just do it by stack. So we'll just do it per stack and just see what happens. And the duration, I usually put it on to the highest, so as you see it'll cost me 25 gold, 68 silver and 24 copper. So what's going to happen now is that if I click create auction, it starts creating all of the items in the list. So as you can see, there's no bids at the moment, but the time limit is very long. High bidder, that's basically whoever bid the highest. So yeah, as you can see, it's spent quite a lot of gold there, but there we go. Now if I click browse again or search, you can see that I've got the lowest amount and it's per unit. So I think probably in about an hour's time, or maybe even the next day, all this will be sold. So as you can see, I've got loads of stuff. So obviously I've pretty much taken the top 3 pages. So yes, and this is how you can make a lot of money on the auction house. So yeah. Now when you are coming back in or logging in again, the first thing you'd probably do is check your mailbox as well for any items or whatever. Now what you do here is sometimes you may have a notification saying sale pending. What that means is it basically is that the sale of that particular item is currently processing. So in about half an hour or so after you see that, it will probably change and then you'll probably receive the gold. Now of course, on most sales, quite sorry for that long pause, I was just thinking of the word to come up with. So depending on what items have been sold, the auction house does cut some of that amount and whatever's left is yours. So basically, how it starts with is the starting price for that particular item. So in this case, the starflower was 6 gold, 51 silver. You would get an extra amount of silver and copper, and then some of it will be cut off. And then, so for instance, say if you had an extra piece of or extra silver and extra copper, so let's just say 6 gold, 51. So 10 silver and 1 copper. Sorry, let's say that would be basically 6 gold, 60 silver, 61 silver, because I put it up to 61, or probably 51, I don't know, but obviously it will tell you, and then obviously that amount will be cut, so i.e. it could be put on your boost, on your bonus, and then your bonus may be taken off, or whatever, or it may take off quite a big chunk, so I don't know how the auction houses work with that. I think that's just probably just because of the fact that someone has coded that in. But whatever's left is yours. So yeah, now obviously this will fill up quite a bit. So obviously if you've got loads of items, as you can see, I've got like 2, 4, 6, 8, 877 pieces of black rock ore. If you've got loads of that, if you've got loads of items that have been sold at the auction house at once, this inbox will be very full. So it will only take about 50, and then obviously you've got to wait for a bit and then get the next 50, and so on and so forth. Okay, so I'd like to thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you'd like to comment down below, you can do so, and of course subscribe to the channel. And in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to do a dungeons. This is episode 1 of the WoW series. So, well, the private WoW series. So yes, thank you for watching, and peace out.